Exhibit 9.
I'm sorry. That's wrong for that. That is so. All right, what is going on, entertainers? So time comes out with another video. Okay, it's time to move. It's time to pivot. All right, we're talking Jaidyn, Alexis, and Karlissa. So recently, Blueface sat down with Jason Lee, where he spilled a lot of information in regards to both of them, specifically Jaidyn, Alexis, with her recently having an unaliving, okay, of a child, and he says that was the reason why the relationship had the breakdown that they did. Now, Jaidyn and both Karlissa reply back in this video. Karlissa is very irritated because she feels as if Blueface is a little bit ungrateful, especially due to the upbringing that they had and how hard she worked to provide them with the life that she did. And also, Jaidyn Alexis is not sure why Blueface is pillow talking to Jason Lee and the general population about their business. Okay, I'm always on Karlissa's side when it comes to Blueface, because regardless of how she acts online and everything like that, had she not hustled and did certain things that she did, we would not know who a Blueface is at this moment. So I feel like that's always taken for granted through him, because to me, she reminds me a little bit of what like the older generation parents were, where they're low-key toxic as crap, but they like birth stars, or they birth people that become celebrities because of how strict they were with their kids' upbringing and everything like that, and how toxic they can be. As crazy as that sounds, okay? Let me know what y'all think down below about this video, and we're all babies.
Good afternoon, Miss USA. She said she going in. I'm not gonna go in on them. I'm not at all. I'm just gonna keep doing what I do, because if I didn't do what I do and did what I did, his family may have starved to death while he was gone. So would his name have starved to death when he started desperately calling his mama and desperately wanting prayer and direction, and I was there. So they say they want me to get off the internet, and that's been their whole problem. Oh, and they avoid me, but you wasn't avoiding me when you needed me. That's okay, I'm your mama. That's just, I'm okay with that. But don't get on this internet talking about, oh, you wish I wouldn't be on the internet. If I wasn't on the internet doing our family show, pulling myself up while you pulling other up that didn't put a dime on your books, sharing they shit, posting they shit, hoping that you get some of the money out of it, I'm gonna still be right here as the backup plan. Because let's not forget, when your dad couldn't keep all them lights, water, gas, and all that on at your house while you was gone, he was getting it from your mama. So it's a good thing that you did let me up, or you would be the down. Okay? So that's all I'm going to say about that. So while you avoiding me, Jonathan, child, anyway. Nothing wrong with her being on the internet. No, because I'm the only one here to promote the family. I'm the only one here that's doing the Damon Wayans family trio. I'm the only one here that's here for everybody. So if I wasn't here for everybody, because if you remember when he left, we wasn't speaking. Me and Jaidyn wasn't speaking. I hadn't seen the kids for 6 months. When he got his extra time added on the money that I knew he had, I offered him, I said, you want me to give you $10,000 right now, or what you want me to do with what I got for you? He said, work that on my kids, look out for my kids, which I did, And then he said he didn't want to take no money from me. I'm his mama. Okay, bet. I got the kids, no problem. What else? So I just hope that when he lays down at night, he remembers. You know what I'm saying? He remembers. Because like you said, ain't nobody putting no money on your books. Ain't nobody look out for your kids. That was 2 whole years, my boy. And I was trying to look out for the other kid that didn't even speak to me. I sent $200 in the wind. Don't even know if it was for the kid or not. I just did what DJ Sky said to do with it. Okay? So me, like he said, Krishan did her temporary thing until, you know, when it's not your mama and it's your girlfriend, they gonna do it with stipulations. It's not going to be, because I f with you and you a human being. It's not gonna be unconditional. It's gonna come with some conditions. That's how most women think, right? Most women think I'm only gonna help you if it come with conditions. No, not me. Because if my still was messing around or whatever he did, and he got himself in a bind that he couldn't help himself on, I'm still gonna help him and laugh in his face, but I'm still gonna help you. So I get where he coming from, and I get where they coming from. Because it wasn't unconditional when they was riding down the street in the car together finna go have the threesome of their life. It wasn't unconditional then, so I get where he coming from. I get where they coming from. I don't get where you coming from talking shit about me, because if I didn't force myself up, we would have all starved. So, with that being said, I did what the fuck I was supposed to do. Okay? So, and if you want me to get offline, just let me know. If you want me to get offline, just let me know. He said if a female hit him with a strap, that's not gay. Female hit him with a strap, that's not gay. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I ain't never hit nobody with no strap but a female. So I wouldn't know what's considered. I know if a man and a man get together, then that's considered gay. He said he got 2 kids and a half, which means a possible. He waiting to get the DNA test. So, and ain't nothing wrong with that. I offer DNA tests for all my kids because I don't want to hear a thing about it later, okay? They come out and they got good hair and it's supposed to be nappy. I don't want to hear none of that. I offered my DNA test. Offer your DNA test. Offer 3 if the confused. I'll meet you down there today. If he lying, offer him one and meet him down there. Okay? On camera. That's what I would do. They always spoke the truth about me. What they didn't speak, what they should have spoke is that I never drank. I never smoked while I was pregnant. I fed them every day. I took them to every doctor's appointment. I took them to school every day. They ain't never flunked a grade. They ain't never flunked no test. That's what they should be speaking to you, that I gave them a fair chance in life. That's what they should be speaking. What they said was, my mama run a strict program. She not putting nobody before us. Not no man, not no woman, not her parents. Okay, that's what they said. In lieu of, she run a strict program. So most kids is going to have something to say about their mama's strict program. Yeah, we shooting today. We dribbling today. We not hanging out today. Yes, we got shit to do. No, you going on an audition today. You're not going out to hang out with the homies today. Yes, that's what they hate about me. That made them successful. Okay? Pull the bonnet down. Thank you, girl. It's hot. They making me hot. Don't get on here talking to me about no evil. Evil is when you drink a baby into a time zone that it doesn't know it's in. That's when you're evil. I got evil for your ass. You don't know what it looked like, though, because you a fan. But I got evil for y'all ass, okay? I know what evil look like. Most of us do. Y'all playing. We not. Stop playing with me. Evil is when you leave your kids to go do your career when they need you. I dropped my career at the door. Halfway through that, had to go back and watch my kids because nobody wouldn't help me. That's evil. We know what evil look like. What is you talking about? The fuck out of here. We don't want to talk to you about no. Okay, it's real live mothers on this page. You on the wrong page, ho. I ain't never drank or smoked nothing while I was pregnant. And I took them nasty vitamins even though they made me nauseous. Get the out of here. I can't stand them. It ain't even her. Yeah, we get it. You did it. It's done. He's stuck like that, though. I can't get over it. I'm sorry. But yeah, you did it, and you're doing better, and that's great. But your fans is weirdos. They're weirdos. Okay? They act like they don't even see this. Like, why you coming for me? Them walking around, talking shit, doing all kind of shit. Graduated high school, so we know they know better. Okay? We know they know better. Don't get on here talking about what Blue and Dre said. Them was driving around in cars before you could even get your... Girl, please don't get on here talking about Blue and Dre. Don't get on here talking about them two rotten, fine, had everything you could imagine that y'all won't never have. Still having it and still spoiled and still whining. We don't want to talk about Blue and Dre, okay? We don't want to talk about Blue and Dre because they mama was driving them and picking them up at every function. We don't want to talk about them A-B students. We don't want to talk about that shit. We don't want to talk about them and their high school diplomas is in there on the front mantle in my house. At their mama house. We don't want to talk about them two no more. About their perspective and what they missed out on. We don't give a Somebody dug in our ass when we was kids. We had to run from the dope man as kids. We don't want to hear none of that Blue and Dre got to say about their childhood. Their childhood. Now what? Is you talking about? I didn't miss ho. Not a doctor's appointment. Them wore braces. Get the out of here. We don't want to hear no more of that whining and complaining. Some of us had real life bullshit going on. Them was jumping out the car on the freeway because they didn't want to go to a major audition. I don't want to go to an audition. I want to go hang out with the guys. Them guys. Where them guys at now? Where them guys at now? Don't give a about you. Out of here. We don't give a no more about them whining, crying, college NCAA accepted that dropped out. 3% of get to do what they did. I don't want to hear it no more. Only 3% of y'all kids gonna get to do what the mine did. I got 2 full ride scholarships. We're not getting ready to talk about my kids whining about me no more. Now, God, I don't give a okay? I barely graduated high school, damaged, molested, and child abused. I woke up and was whooping my ass with belts and switches and trees, and I didn't even know that. I don't want to hear nothing about what Blue or Dre got to say no more. I don't give a about that, okay? They wasn't no suburban gangsters. I ain't gonna take that from them. They was down there getting their ass whooped. I ain't gonna lie about that. But I was picking them up and fighting with them. I was doing the best I could do down there. And I was there every time one of them had to get some stitches or they got their ass beat or they beat somebody's ass. Their mama was pulling up. Okay? So don't get on here. Half of y'all don't know shit that happened. I didn't miss one day of the court paying the lawyers or doing none of that shit. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. We not listening no more to that. If I'm evil, oh well. I raised 3 kids, got them all through high school, which means they all got common sense. And if they don't use it, that's their own fault. Me and God is good about how I raise my kids. Every question, Sherman, Stanley, or whatever, Shannon, Blue, well, did your mama do this? Well, did your mama do that? He couldn't say shit. No, my mama ran a strict program. We had to practice. We had to do double practices. We had to leave practice. We had to do our homework. And we didn't get to hang out on the boulevard because she was so annoying all the time. She would pull out and try to hang out with us. What y'all doing over here? What y'all doing? What's your name? Them had to hide their gangbanger clothes. They didn't bring that shit in my house. They brought that shit over your house. Okay? They didn't bring none of that bullshit. I was the warden in my house. I checked everything. I checked their drawers. I checked their closets. I checked for everything. Okay? They didn't bring none of that to my house. And they didn't bring none of them people that they talking to, none of them friends that wasn't going nowhere in life to my house neither. That's why they don't like me. They don't like me because, like my son said, I was Joe Jackson in that. Girl, yes, I checked everything. Everything. The bed sheets, the drawers, everything. I let them have girls come over, but I didn't say they can have sex with them. Girl, when you raise 3 kids by yourself and you get on this internet, you got something got to be wrong with you. If I tell you I didn't get high or drunk and I did all this shit sober, I worked 2 jobs, I made sure they had a roof over their head, I did homework for them and with them. If they was too tired from practice, I did most of the homework so we could turn it in. Okay? And that was very occasional. They had tutors and they had arm coaches and dribble coaches. Don't get on this talking about Cali, Blue, or Dre. I'm not going to hear it. You shouldn't hear it. When they start opening up their mouth and complaining, you should ask them, have anybody ever whooped y'all besides your mama? No. Have anybody ever touched y'all besides your mama? No. Have anybody ever came in this trying to tell you what to do besides your mama? No. Okay then. Don't get on this. Don't y'all playing games with the wrong. Y'all giving them an excuse to play, and they loving it. And the fact that y'all don't hold these people accountable, and when it ain't making sense, is showing me how y'all are. Dizzy. Okay? I ain't had no problems with Blue's stepmom, except for that one time she squeezed his penis. After we got her together, she was good to go the whole time. I never had no more problems out of her. Matter of fact, we hung out at the games. We even shared a hotel when we had to go out of town to a football game. So I don't have personality problems with hanging out with people and getting along. I do not. But if you want some, yes, I'm going to address it. I have a mouth on me. Okay? I do. I have a mouth on me. I mean, can you look at Blue and Dre and just tell, like, come on now. had sidekicks before the sidekicks came out, because I worked at the phone company for years. Okay, they was walking around with every color dunks. Girl, if you don't stop playing, on top of that, they was learning how to be businessmen, because we had our own store that they worked in since they was little. They worked in my store. So they learned marketing. They learned business. They learned a lot of things that you guys are not even privy to. They learned how to balance a drawer, how to make a deposit. They learned how to handle business when they was 9, 10, 11, all through. Come on now. They slept in my bed, all three of them, until they was like 8, 9 years old. I couldn't even get a spot, a corner, an edge. They all in my bed. When I come home, they all in my bed. All three of them. Tell my mommy, can you make me a peanut butter jelly sandwich? It's 2 a.m. I know, but I need a snack. Girl, they had their own rooms. These kids had their own rooms everywhere we've been. They've never had to do like you. They ain't never had to find no food, sleep on the floor, eat no roaches, none of that. Okay, so I'm done. We're done giving them that. Okay, we're done with that. Blue will hold you accountable. You always defend his. I don't defend his. I just think more like a man than a woman. That's all that is. I don't defend his. I just think that if you come to me and you have intentions, ill intentions to begin with, I believe you should get what you deserve. That's just me. If you come to try to befriend me or try to get something from me, he's not. He knows what's going on. He knows that you came to use him. He gonna play and he gonna use that and play with you, but that's just common sense. Everybody in my house had to play chess. Every one of my kids, we all know how to play chess. It's important. It's a quality that you must teach your children. Teach your children to play chess. When to move, when to not move. Everything is important in life. Okay? He is the way he is because you guys keep giving him an excuse to be spoiled. That's the only reason. Blue has never in his life had a problem with a teacher or a football coach. No problems in high school. All of this came after y'all made him rich and famous. Okay, after y'all hookers and hoes is showing up at the door 6 at a time trying to get on. Okay, he got the same problem that Cam Newton got, Nick Cannon got, who else? Chris Brown. He got the same problem that all of them nice looking brothers got. You women showing up to the door, ready to do whatever it takes to try to get on or get $1 out of him. That's what he got. That didn't come from me. Oh, no, ma'am. He ain't never, ever seen me play with no celebrity for nothing. He ain't never, ever seen me play with as many celebrities that has tried me. He ain't never seen me play with nobody for nothing. Okay? I worked my ass off. I made all the PTA meetings. I made all the practices, not just the games where you show up and you cheering because they winning in the game. No, I'm on the practice line. I'm at practices. After you leave practice, you got an acting to go to. I kept them busy. That's why they're angry with me. They mad at me for this. And Stefan got the same disease too. It's a disease. It's called a gold digger disease. That's what he got. He got a gold digger disease. That's what he got. All the yellow boys, most of the boys in LA, all the yellow boys, all of y'all show up 6 at a time, 3 at a time. And I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with that. It worked for Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner had many women around him all the time. Hugh Hefner had a many of women. Now, his quality of women was a step above. And once Blue learns to deal with people, once he learns that if you're going to do this, you need to deal with like Mariah Carey's and Rihanna's. You can't do this with all the children of America. Yes, it's called a gold digger disease. I know what it is. I done seen it before. These don't give a and the sad part about it is the guys know you got that. They know, they can see it in your eyes. They know you from you, they know. And they treat you as such. It just sucks that he gets to do it in public. Chris Brown ain't letting y'all see his whole business. Cam Newton ain't letting y'all see his neither. I mean, come on, it's common sense. You show up and you hungry and you homeless and you think your is the answer and the key. That's how men treat you. We're just getting to watch it. We're just getting to watch how they gonna treat you if that's how you show up. That's why I'm getting ready to do this etiquette so y'all can at least trick them. Okay, I want y'all to at least be able to trick these when y'all do it. I don't want you just walking up with all your ass and all your goods out. Give me a baby, give me a baby, give me a baby. I want a baby too. Like, I'm going to teach you in this etiquette. As soon as I find the first 8 people that I like, I'm going to teach y'all how to do this right. Because y'all not doing it right. Y'all is not doing it right. You think Shaquille O'Neal's wife, she had 3 or 4 kids by the time she met him. You think she just ran up and said, give me a baby, give me a baby, give me a baby, give me a TV show. I want it, give it to me. I'm going to fuck my way for it. No, she didn't do it like that. She did not do it like that. I'm going to show y'all how you were supposed to do it. Leave something to the imagination and play the game. Girl, even if you going to wipe this, use a lot of toilet paper. Use a baby wipe. I don't know shit. He's very, very hurt at how he unexpectedly ended up with only his mama to help him. And I should have been he probably felt like this is going to be the last person to help me. He disrespected me and dogged me and treated me like I was not his mother. For women that he thought loved him so dearly, he thought they loved him unconditionally. And when you're a mom, yes, they might hurt our feelings. They might hurt us. They might say shit. But as a mom, we can't be like, F you, Craig. That's what you get. Like, a mom is just not in you. But some of y'all that drink when you're pregnant, smoke when you're pregnant, you might be able to. And some of you fans of that, you might be able to. But real mothers, we just cannot turn our backs on our kids. We don't know how to. It's not in our DNA. We don't even know how. Some of us women don't even know how to put our husbands, even if it's his kids. Some of y'all don't know how to be Michael Jackson's mother. Some of y'all don't know that she was supposed to put her husband before her kids. Some of us don't know how to do that because we wasn't raised like that. Some of us, at the first time we see that you abusing one of our kids, we out. Me, you, the kids. We don't know the structure. That she was supposed to do it just how she did it. She was supposed to talk to Joe in private and tell him what she would and would not tolerate. But no, she was never supposed to do it how we gonna jump up and run out of here and take our kids' sides. Michael Jackson would probably be running around here with 20 baby mamas if it wasn't for Joe. Yes, he was a little bit much and he was overboard, but he was their father. And he loved them. And he knew them better than we did. So, did I like all them ass whoopings that he was giving them kids? No. But I can tell you this. They loved their father and they appreciated their having their father. My dad got his ass whooped. That's how they did it back then. Okay, my dad got it. My dad and his brothers got they tore up. But all my dad's brothers was successful. All of them is successful. None of them been to jail. None of them had no problems because they was scared of hell of Mr. Harvey. Okay, so well, I know we be wanting to give our opinions sometimes. You evil. You ain't the right type of mama. I did the best I could by myself. Okay, and all three of them graduated college eligible. Okay, so I did the best I could do by myself. I'm not fixing to take no more of y'all slandering about these kids because I was Joe Jackson on their ass, okay? And I tried to give them a lot of different opportunities at a young age so that they could kind of pick what they wanted to do when they became an adult. Look at Blue, look at Dre, look at Callie. They don't even really realize how they're able to adapt to any type of environment. If Blue had to go back and get a job at Walmart or Target, do you think he wouldn't? He wouldn't give a about working at Walmart or Target and would be signing autographs in that all day. Okay? And yes, they do and say some stuff. They do. And they need to work on that. And they have all, when we had Thanksgiving dinner here, they all promised to work on how we talk to each other. Because yes, I have a potty mouth, and yes, I used to say some crazy shit, but that's how I was raised. My mama will say some crazy shit. My grandma, everybody says some crazy shit, okay? So we do crazy shit talking family. It's generational. I'm hoping that they break that generational curse with their kids and not be talking crazy to their kids. Hey girl, hey, we just in here making sure that everybody understand what it is and what it ain't. And I honestly feel like if you guys stop trying to like make it a thing with like how Blue was raised, how Krishan was raised, and stop comparing, everybody could just move on and heal. Everybody. Even her own family. Like you guys' opinions and the way y'all be torturing people. Some lady called me this morning on the phone talking about, do you know that it could be this or could be that? If it was that, they would have said that a long time ago. Stop playing all the time, okay? Because the longer y'all play, the more delusional people are. You don't need to be worrying about if I was evil, if I was any type of mama. You need to be worrying about what type of mama and daddy, Blue, Callie, Dre, Jaidyn, Krishan, everybody, even Nevaeh now. You need to be worrying about what type of mama these people gonna be. Because my kids is grown. Whatever they do now, honey, is on them. That don't got shit to do with me. And I'm tired of the word narcissist. This is regular, everyday. I mean, that's y'all got a new word and y'all wearing it out. This is everyday black community, okay? This is everyday black community, okay? It was a toxic relationship that went as far up as I knew it would. I tried to stop it. Y'all told them to ignore me, and now here we are with that's gonna be here permanently. And y'all mad at the wrong because it ain't we did or could do about it. Okay? And y'all straggling along and pacifying and doing all this, and now is just now starting to say, well, yeah, we do need some therapists. It's your fault. You people keep making it. You're doing the same thing with Blue. Oh, Blue said this. We don't give a what Blue, Drake, Callie, none of them said about how I raised them. They're grown now. They grown. Nigga, you made it to college. 3% of black men get a full ride scholarship anywhere in America. You made it. Be grateful. And then when that didn't work out, luckily you had all them acting, all them marketing, all that business lessons, all that to be able to handle all the stuff that you're doing right now. And on top of that, all three of y'all play chess like a... Now, did I get y'all and slob and give them a whole bunch of hugs and kisses? Maybe not. I was so busy. But if you slept in my bed and pissed on me all night, what more did you want from me? I wasn't even allowed in my mama and my daddy bed. Girl, the CPS came to my house one time and one time only, their entire life. And them people told them, trust and believe me, you have it made, and you better stop lying on your mama. Looked in my refrigerator, in their closets, went in their room. They ain't even have sense enough to stop playing their video games in their own room. They ain't even have sense enough to go hide and sit on the floor and act like something was really wrong with them. They playing the video game, don't even know what the they talk. Oh, you told the teacher that your mom hit you with a hanger? Can you show me the hanger? This pulls out one of them plastic plexi hangers and says she popped me with this. I gotta mop my floor. I was supposed to be mopping today. Y'all. Anyway, to all the people that's here that really knows what the is going on. Shout out to y'all.
Let's listen to it. Let's listen to exactly what was said because I had enough. Okay. There's just so much to unpack here.
All right, this next one you said, part of growing up is realizing both my baby mamas is mid, shaking my head, I need to get some bad bitches pregnant ASAP.
Well, one of them. I only got one.
And you did get a bad bitch pregnant.
Yeah, the baby's beautiful.
Okay. So we'll keep.
But I'll take that one back.
I don't understand why we're talking about that. Why are we pillow talking? Why are we pillow talking? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't confirm or deny. That night is a little fuzzy. I don't remember. So we're gonna leave that at that. Yeah, I don't understand. I just don't understand. So, and then where's the video where he was talking about I didn't do shit for him? Where's that video? I like how Blue clipped it, didn't get that part. Where's the part where I heard that he was talking shit? Let's see that. I want to see that. Okay. The brother and sister comment, it doesn't really bother me because we're cool. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're cool. Thank you, Pleasures Girl. We're cool. But like I saw you yesterday, there was no talk of this interview. So that's where I'm trying to figure out. And I'm trying to figure out why we're like pillow talking about my business. Okay, you want to tell everybody I have, okay, that's fantastic. That's great. Like, and why would I have a baby and you're not coming home 4 nights out the 7 days, babe? Like, why would I? You know what I'm saying? And if we're trying to do this music thing, why the fuck would I get pregnant? What good would that do? That puts me out. That sits me down. I'm not trying to do that. So I made an executive decision to, you feel me? And yeah, thank you, Simtuki. You always trying to backhand shade me when you're the problem. Let's really digest why. I did that because if you're not going to hold up your end of the bargain of being a fiance, a husband, yeah, why the fuck would I sit here and do what I said I was going to do? We both just, both not doing what we said we was going to do. So yeah, cool, great. Now imagine if I was sitting here 3 kids deep and you doing what you're doing. Like, how stupid would I look? No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good on that. Like, no. And then on top of that, what did he say? Like, what else did he say? Like, I just don't get why you're telling my business because I know so much business about you, about your. I don't say nothing. I don't say nothing. Me don't say nothing. But now I feel like I want to spill the beans. Now I feel like I want to just start telling everybody what's the real tea because you really are a weirdo. Call this and get on the show. At this point, I feel like I need to because you're just really. Why are you so worried about what my pussy is on? First of all, second of all, you are just spreading lies, talking about. You said I didn't. How did I not? I didn't help you while you were in jail when I spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for one, and for two, I have all the receipts for it. If I sat here and I told him and I was like, oh hey, like I got a new, don't pay my bills. He got it. The new got it. He gonna be like, okay, bet you weird. Like that's what he gonna say, right? So if he sit here and tell me like, oh, don't pay for no more packages, don't put no more money on my books because the bitch is getting mad because she's trying to do it and she can't, whatever. you. Like, I'm not gonna do it no more. You have to beg me to do it again. Like, have you lost your mind? I'm confused. And then he left out the part. I really hope they put this part in the interview. Did we get on the part? Did we get to the part where you was on my friend? Did we get to that part, or did we just completely skip over that? Like, did we completely skip over it, or what's happening here? What's really happening here? Yeah, we leave it all out. We don't ask about it because she's so irrelevant to life. She's a bum. I get it, but there's no mention of that. There's no mention. We don't get to the nitty gritty of why I said you and your M&Ms. We don't get to the part of that part, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with what you trying to sit over here and lie and do all this fucking weird shit. Like, at some point, you guys have to realize, at some point, a bitch is gonna be like, bro, like, I'm off it. I'm over it. I'm tired of it. You're corny. And that's where I'm at. That's where we got. That's where what's happening now. And it's giving, you can't accept it. So I know that we have to keep reiterating this and keep backtracking so you can remember, but you're not gonna go up on this Jason Lee interview and try to and act like, and just leave out the parts. Leave out the parts. We're leaving out parts here. Where's the full story? You're too busy talking about irrelevant ass and really getting to the nitty gritty. Oh shit. Really getting to the fucking nitty gritty of why you're stupid. Has this mic not been on this whole time? That's strange. Oh, I don't know. Let me check that. I don't know what just happened there, but let me know how the sound is. We're not gonna sit down and do both sides, nothing. The point of the matter is you can push somebody to the point of where it's like, I don't with you and I don't want to sit here and do that. The reason that we're not together, he wanna be like, it's because I wasn't pregnant at that. I had this way before the proposal. He's such a liar. Like, I had that way before that. Like, why are you lying? I had it before the proposal. Like, let's be so for real. And even if I did, anybody in their right mind that keeps a baby by him, this point going forward, is delusional. You're delusional. Like, and I don't even know why we're telling my business like that. I don't get that. I don't tell your dick business. So why are you telling my pussy business? You're a weirdo. And I don't know what kind of, like, that's some weird that you're gonna go over here and pillow talk my pussy. Like, we don't need to know that. We all would have lived happily ever after without that information, but you felt the need that you needed to insert yourself. But this is what he do. Let me tell y'all what he do. Let me tell y'all what he do. This is what he do. He tried to talk bad on to make himself look and feel better. You will never look or feel better. You look like shit, you act like shit, you talk like shit, you literally have barely anything going for you, for real, if we're being honest. Thank you, Emery Lisa 61. Like, if we sit here and digest what's really going on for you, let's really ask ourselves, is it anything going on? Oh, you get on live and you talk shit and you treat bitches like that's really something going on for you? Congratulations. I'm really glad. I'm really glad that that's what you got going on for your life. So, why is somebody saying, if somebody want to come over here and eat my pussy, bitch, I'm gonna let them eat my pussy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if that's my baby daddy, you want to come over here and eat my pussy, like, oh, okay, cool. Get to eat. Like, what the f? That's it. What the f? What the f? Dinner is served, ho? Like, what the f? Like, be so for real with yourself. Like, be for real with yourself right now. like, dinner is served, ho? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the f? Like, I'm just saying. And then you want to go over there and try to, like, no. Nobody needed to know any of the any information that he gave about me. Who needed to know that? Who needed to know that you was over here eating pussy? Who needed to know that like I did this, X, Y, and Z? Who needed to know that? Like, I'm asking, like, who needed to know? I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand, bro. I don't get it. I don't get why we're just so invested into my. And then you want to sit here and I've already posted. I'm not even about to argue with him. Like, I've already posted all the thousands and thousands of dollars that I spent and sent to that weird ass. And what did that do? Literally. I'm glad that I didn't send more because look at look at how stupid you look. Look at how stupid. And I'm so glad. And then y'all don't get on here and be like, well, she's so bitter and she's just starting shit. No, I'm not. I'm not just starting shit. I wake up and you weirdos just keep talking about me and talking about me and talking about me. Yeah, now, good morning. I'm up now. I'm tired of it. Stop talking about me. How about that? How about we just stop talking about Jaidyn and see where that gets you in life? How about we just do that? Talking about you don't see a relationship. I left you. You can never see a relationship with me. You're right, because there is nothing. I left you. You keep leaving out parts of why this is all transpiring. Like, I'm so tired of people leaving out the parts. All them weirdos though on that side, they all tell stories and leave out the main parts, and that's just so annoying. Like, why are y'all leaving out the main parts? Tell every nitty gritty. Like, you weirds. Talking about I was pregnant when he proposed. No, I wasn't. I was not pregnant when he proposed. Then on top of that, I got pregnant and had the, whatever. I had the way before Barbie. Let's just get that straight. Even before Barbie, I felt like, oh, we're just doing music and why would I have a baby right now? That doesn't make any sense. But it's cool, honestly. Clearly, it's like talking to a fucking wall. Like, seriously. But it's cool, for real. I'm so tired of people like acting like they just don't wake up and talk about people, and then like when I react, it's like a whole thing. Like, I don't get that. The part where he's like, oh, we have like this like bond, like best friend thing, I can get, like brother and sister, I can feel that. Because I do feel like we're just so family that that's a thing. But you're not gonna come up on here talking about you eating my food. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Why are you pillow talking? Why are you pillow talking, bro? Like, who does that? Who does that? Like, now you got my host mad as fuck. Talking about, bitch, you, like, what the fuck? Why would you, who said, bro, because what purpose did that serve in the interview? Do we still know? Does anyone know why he said that in the interview? What was the point of that? I just don't understand. I don't get it. Like, why did you, what the And if he doing that to think that motherfucker's not gonna talk to me, baby, they talking. They barking, matter of fact. Did he or did he not? It's a little fuzzy. It's a little fuzzy. I ain't gonna lie. It's a little fuzzy. I can't confirm or deny if that happened. But what I can say is, what was the point? What was the point? I just want to know what was the reason. I just want to know what was the reason. But you know what? Have I talked to him? He was here yesterday. That's why I'm so mad, because how you here yesterday, come in and seeing the kids and whatnot, and you don't even, be like, hey, by the way, I was talking mad shit about you in the interview, just so you know. I would have been like, oh, okay, for sure. Now I'm waking up and I'm like, you're a ass nigga. So that's it. Yeah, like, where was the heads up? But it's cool. It's really cool. Okay. Yes, if he would have, it wouldn't have been cool what he said. It just would have been like nice to know that you were just, I was about to wake up to some fucking, you know? Like, it just would have been better. Y'all keep talking about digs. Stop asking me about digs, bro. Like, we're done with that. I swear, y'all just, I swear to God.